Taking creatine might seem straightforward, but there are plenty of things most people get wrong without even realizing it. And the worst part? These mistakes might be sabotaging your muscle growth, leaving that big muscles and pump potential on the table. Maybe you've heard that creatine is foolproof, but the truth is, it won't work if some crucial details are ignored. Making mistakes like these can lead you to think the problem lies with the supplement, when, in reality, it's these slip-ups holding back your progress. The best part? With a few adjustments, you can truly start to grow muscle more effectively and consistently. Let's break down the common mistakes people make with creatine and show you how small tweaks can make all the difference. If you're ready to see your workouts, your physique, and even your confidence get a serious upgrade, stick around. These are the mistakes you definitely don't want to make. Forgetting to increase water intake. Imagine you start taking creatine, aiming for that muscle pump and quicker recovery, but you forget to drink enough water. It might seem simple, but this can come at a cost. Creatine helps muscle cells retain water, which makes your muscles look fuller and speeds up recovery. However, without enough hydration, this retention backfires, causing dehydration, headaches, and fatigue. Think of that dry mouth and intense fatigue after a tough workout. This could easily be avoided with more water throughout the day. Now, you don't need to carry around a 5-liter jug, but one thing's for sure, drinking water in small amounts throughout the day will make a big difference in your workouts and energy levels. Try setting realistic goals, like a glass of water every hour, and notice the change. This simple adjustment is the first step to getting the most out of creatine and seeing your muscles grow without the setbacks of dehydration. And maintaining this discipline is key for anyone looking for consistent results, which brings us to the next detail to keep in mind. Incorrect dosage. When it comes to creatine, getting the dose right is everything. Many people start off all excited and end up overdoing it, thinking, the more, the better. But that's where the problem lies. The loading phase is essential. 20 grams per day for 5 to 7 days helps saturate your muscles. Going beyond that, though, can leave you feeling bloated and uncomfortable. And if you take too little? Creatine won't have the desired impact, and you might feel frustrated, thinking the supplement doesn't work. After the loading phase, maintenance is key. Lowering the dose to 3 to 5 grams daily keeps your muscles at their optimal level, ready to respond and grow from your workouts. A great way to avoid dosing errors is to prepare doses ahead of time, like meal prepping. This keeps you consistent and prevents the temptation to add just a little more. Mastering this aspect can be the difference between a more muscular physique and days of frustration, especially when time and effort are on the line, which, of course, leads us to the next important detail about creatine. Worrying about the timing of intake. Unlike pre-workouts, where timing matters, creatine doesn't require clock watching. The secret is in keeping a consistent daily intake to saturate your muscles over time. Many worry about taking it before or after workouts, but what really matters is that your body gets creatine every day. Here's a good tip: take it with a simple carbohydrate, like a glass of fruit juice or a banana. This combo helps improve creatine absorption, amplifying its long-term effects. One practical tip is to choose a fixed time that fits into your routine, whether that's in the morning with breakfast or before bed. This habit helps ensure you don't miss days, allowing creatine to gradually work its magic. Remember, it's a long-term investment to see your body grow and strengthen. And speaking of investment, the next essential step involves what you eat, a factor many tend to overlook. Overlooking diet. Taking creatine and expecting results without proper nutrition is like trying to fill a bucket with holes. Creatine is powerful, but it doesn't replace a balanced diet rich in proteins, carbs, and healthy fats. This combination fuels your body to grow and recover. For anyone looking for real results, a nutritional routine that complements creatine use is essential. Imagine the difference between someone who just snacks and someone who includes foods like eggs, chicken, and brown rice. The impact is noticeable. This isn't about a restrictive diet but rather a nutritional strategy that enhances the supplement's effect. Try incorporating lean proteins and complex carbs throughout the day to support your training and muscle recovery. After all, creatine needs dietary support to help your muscles grow as expected. And once training becomes routine, this dietary foundation becomes even more crucial, leading us to the importance of a well-planned workout regimen. Lack of exercise routine. Using creatine without a workout routine is like having a powerful car and never taking it out of the garage. Creatine boosts muscle cell energy, but it only makes a real difference when the body is challenged with high-intensity activities. Those who train hard and consistently will experience the true benefits: more strength, more endurance, and that pump feeling during the workout. Without that effort, the supplement's effects are underutilized, and the potential for muscle growth is lost. To make the most out of creatine, a consistent workout routine is essential. Exercises like squats, bench presses, and rows are perfect for seeing creatine work in every rep, and if you're unsure where to start, remember that even basic workouts with a good structure activate gains. It's in this setup that creatine becomes a powerful ally. And speaking of potency, the next step involves being cautious when discontinuing the supplement, to avoid any drop in performance. Stopping abruptly. Suddenly stopping creatine can cause an unexpected drop in performance. As it boosts muscle energy levels over time, quitting abruptly can lead to fatigue and even strength loss in your workouts. The best way to phase out is by gradually lowering the dose, allowing your body to adjust to normal levels without creatine. This way, your workout performance remains steady, and you avoid a harsh drop-off. A practical approach is to taper the dose slowly, like weaning off the supplement. Instead of 3 to 5 grams daily, start cutting back to 2 grams, then 1 gram until you stop. This eases the transition and prevents your body from missing creatine too much. Navigating this phase well is crucial to keep up your progress and avoid that sharp drop. And speaking of balance, adapting storage practices is also key to maintaining creatine's effectiveness. Improper storage. It might seem like a minor detail, but storing creatine correctly is essential to ensure its effectiveness. This supplement is sensitive to moisture, heat, and light, and any improper exposure can compromise its quality. Imagine leaving it in the kitchen, near the stove. Heat and moisture can quickly affect it. Keeping it in a dry place, away from direct light, like in a closed cabinet, helps keep creatine ready to use and always at its best. A practical tip is to keep creatine in its original packaging or an airtight container to avoid any exposure to moisture. And make sure the container is always sealed. This simple precaution ensures the supplement maintains its properties, ready to support your workouts. That way, your investment is protected, and the supplement stays effective. And speaking of patience, our next point is about having realistic expectations with creatine's results. Expecting results too quickly. Creatine is powerful, but it's not magic. Many start taking it expecting to see bigger, stronger muscles overnight. But the truth is, creatine takes time to saturate the muscles and deliver the desired results. It's a gradual process that relies on consistent use and, of course, a solid workout routine. Those who get it know that real, lasting growth is built with patience and discipline, not with haste. To see the results, stick with your routine and watch for small improvements week by week. It's common to notice greater endurance and even a visible increase in muscle volume after a month or two. This approach is what truly transforms your physique over time, with every stage of the journey playing a role. With the right expectations, creatine becomes a powerful ally in your training and the muscle growth you're after. Now that you know what to avoid when using creatine, here's the question: what are you willing to do to see these results really happen? Small adjustments can transform your physique and optimize every workout. And, of course, applying this knowledge is the next step. Are you ready to follow these tips and see your pump and strength truly grow? If so, you're already halfway toward what you really want. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll keep up with new tips and learn more about how to take your workouts to the next level. Ready for this journey?